It's happening. Age verification is spreading. Discord age verification seems to now be going worldwide. Discord is expanding its age verification testing to include more regions beyond just the UK and Australia. We've confirmed that this is being tested with a small number of users in Ukraine, Austria, and Canada. However, it's likely that this is being tested worldwide. This is from a pretty reputable source for Discord news and updates. And Craft, who's a bigger YouTuber that we've talked about, has made some tweets that had me a little bit confused, and we're going to get into that in a second, but let's go ahead and watch his TikTok talking about it.
Okay, so Discord is adding age verification and age groups. This comes from a Twitter account called Discord Previews, which says Discord is expanding its age verification to include more regions beyond just the UK and Australia. It's likely it's being tested worldwide. And it's just like Roblox, you have to verify your age group, take a video selfie, or scan your ID, and then they assign you to an age group.
Just a little clarification, Discord has already had age verification in Australia and the UK since about April of 2025. They are now expanding it to all these other countries and possibly worldwide. But Craft made a tweet that had me pretty concerned where he said Discord is now testing age verification in age groups. Was Roblox ahead of the curve, or did they start a massive domino effect? Craft is now questioning whether Roblox was the one that started the domino effect on age verification, when in reality, myself and other YouTubers discussing age verification have been trying to tell everybody about this for like the last 5 or 6 months. YouTube was not the first social media to have age verification, but it was one of the biggest. So then we all started thinking, if YouTube is going to cave to age verification, does that mean that all social media websites will? And the answer was yes. So we've been making videos trying to tell people about this for months now. We've been talking about the fact that GTA is going to have age verification, Xbox will have it, Discord will have it. I mean, we've been making so many videos about age verification, and then people would say things like, oh, we're milking it or whatever, when in reality, now it seems like some of the biggest content creators like Craft, now they're thinking that it was Roblox that did it. No, Roblox's age verification was actually very recent. Age verification has been a problem for like 7 months now. We've been talking about this like nonstop. And it seems like even the biggest content creators aren't even really aware of the genesis of age verification. This whole recent age verification wave started because the UK started saying, yeah, you know, we need to make sure that our kids aren't seeing adult content, so we're going to add age verification to adult websites. And then it spread, like I said, in other videos, the bubonic plague across Europe, all the way across the world, and to the point where a lot of countries, including the United States, are considering banning social media for teenagers. So it was interesting that he thought that it was Roblox that started the massive domino effect. But anyways, you guys are going to read some of these replies to the tweet, and it's going to make you guys scratch your heads a bit. So Discord Previews did actually correct him and say Discord has already been doing this in the UK and Australia since July 25, 2025 as part of the Online Safety Act 2023. However, they are now expanding this outside of the UK and Australia. So then he says, at this point, it feels inevitable that this won't be worldwide. Seems like every service and platform is moving towards age verification. I think he misspoke there. I think he meant to say, at this point, it feels inevitable that this will be worldwide. But then over here, who's replying over here? Mr. David Baszucki, the delusional Roblox CEO that just keeps implementing change after change, even though the community tells him to not do it and to listen, and he just doesn't give a crap. So he wants to chime in and throw his 2 cents and say, or both, and basically saying like, oh, maybe it was Roblox that started it, or maybe, you know, age verification is just spreading worldwide. So like I said, keep in mind that this is the same guy that will implement change after change, AI age verification. Dating in Roblox is something that he proposed as well. And it gets to the point where this guy is probably one of the most out of touch CEOs out of there. He keeps making change after change onto Roblox, and he doesn't give a shit what the community thinks about it. But anyways, back to Discord. As Discord Previews clarified, this is a situation where Discord has actually been doing this for a while in Australia and the UK, but now it is going to be spreading across the world. So what is exactly going to look like? So it's going to say over here, verify age group. We use age groups to determine access to certain experiences. This process is fast and easy. Here's how it works. Take a video selfie or scan your ID. These are not stored after verification is completed. We'll revisit this later. Step 2, follow the steps. They're quick and easy. Step 3, we'll DM you the results. You'll know it's us from the official tag. So I already know what a lot of you guys aren't thinking. Wait, didn't Discord actually get hacked because of their age verification? Wasn't the third-party handler who was handling all the sensitive information like the video selfies and the IDs, didn't they get hacked and didn't all those IDs get leaked? Yes, you're absolutely correct. That did happen. And that happened somewhere around the point of like October, I believe, where basically people were doing age verification on Discord in the UK and Australia, with about 70,000 users having their IDs potentially leaked after the hack. And I actually speculate that it's way more than this. A lot of people have been agreeing with that as well. Discord made an official statement about this where they're like, yeah, about 70,000 users could possibly have had their IDs hacked. But that doesn't really sound right because there have been so many more people who have done Discord ID age verification. I speculate that it's way more than that, but Discord doesn't want to say a huge number like something in the 100,000s or maybe even the millions, because they know that it would make Discord look really bad. So I would assume that they just went with a 70,000 number, because that sounds bad, but not as bad. It's a much bigger number. But anyways, so in terms of the Discord age verification hack, this actually came after the T-app hack. So there was an app called the T-app that was actually another ID age verification app where you're supposed to prove that I believe you're a woman. I believe the app was only for women. And so obviously people had to verify their IDs and age verification and all that crap. And guess what? They got hacked as well. That tea got spilled and all this information about all these women got leaked. So if that doesn't tell you that ID age verification, not only one, doesn't work and two, isn't safe, I don't know what will. However, there's also this one video that we've seen before on the channel that was talking about the Discord ID age verification hack, but I want to go ahead and watch it again because obviously this is about Discord and this information presented by this presenter, shout out to him, is more relevant than ever. Let's give this a watch.
Something happened recently which you might have missed because honestly from the outside it seems kind of small and technical, but I think it could be actually really important because it's a test. It's a test for the new era of the internet. So let me try and explain the first hack of the age verification era. So what happened is that Discord, which is a chat app, big, about 200 million users worldwide, reported that its age verification system had been hacked. Now, as you probably know, lots of governments are requiring that companies put in age checks on their sites if they host or link to any unsuitable or pornographic material. Discord did this. And what was hacked wasn't the age verification system itself. For that, you would send in a picture of yourself, and then a third-party provider used by Discord would use their software to basically guess your age. What was hacked was the appeals process. Because if you thought that this system had got your age wrong, you could send in a picture of your government ID, your driving license or your passport, and a collection of these was hacked. And now, according to Discord, there are around 70,000 pictures of government IDs floating around on the dark web in the hands of hackers, which is bad. But unfortunately, hacks happen all the time. And the reason I think this one is significant is because it's a test. Can governments actually police the internet and put in place the kind of barriers that you might get in the physical world? Or is this system going to collapse under its own weight? Because the things that we do to make us safe actually make us less secure online.
The answer is no. They're not going to be able to effectively police the internet because VPNs exist and people are rebelling against age verification every single day. Now, in terms of what we can do, this is something that I've mentioned in pretty much every age verification video as well. This is especially relevant if you live in the United States, but I'm sure it'll work internationally as well. Contact your local senators, representatives, or whatever they're called in your area. Email them and explain to them why you disagree with age verification law, why it shouldn't be implemented in social media, and the potential risks of it. It's a point that we make in every single video. Age verification is dangerous. Parents should be doing their jobs to parent their children. The government should not be getting involved with collecting our biometric data and information, because not only is it a violation of our privacy, but it's also a huge risk of us getting hacked, because a lot of these companies are using third-party apps to verify and hold all of our information anyways, just like Discord did, and that's how they got hacked. But yeah, there's a good website called netchoice.org that I've talked about before, a great activism group that is trying to block age verification laws across the United States. And they have a section over here that says campaigns, and they are campaigns against bad internet laws. So if you go ahead and click over here and go ahead and select one of the laws, you actually have an option to go down over here and contact your local representative. You go over here, enter your zip code, and it'll show the representatives of your area and their email. So you can go ahead and contact them, basically tell them why you disagree with age verification law, and this will be a great way for us to actually voice our opinions against this and let our senators and representatives know that we are against this. Will it be effective? I don't know, but it's better than sitting here and doing nothing, right? And in terms of age verification, like I said, there are content creators like Creecraft who seem surprised about this age verification thing, and they think that Roblox started it, when in reality, like I said, I've been talking about age verification for months now, and it started way before Roblox, and it's just now gonna get worse and worse. Let's do our parts, let's contact our representatives, and let's try to stop the mass collection of information that the governments around the world are trying to do. Please leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more. See ya.